In this day and age, we are in need of an eco-circulated society in order to prevent global environmental deterioration. We are currently facing several threats in our society. There is an increase in population growth and a highly urbanized way of life, a lack of waste disposal facilities, dump sites and landfills, water contamination and the possibility of an outbreak of disease, and more pollution in the air and water because of the garbage. Several solutions are available to remedy the given problem, one of which is the strict implementation of the Republic Act 9003, otherwise known as the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000. Educating people on the proper disposal of home waste through public information, for local government units, putting up of material recovery facilities or MRFs would be very helpful. Lastly, the installation of the environmental recycling system machines in these material recovery facilities or dump site locations will be beneficial in solving our waste problems. The environmental recycling system is a machine that uses a low-pressure drying fermentation system that combines organic waste with local indigenous microorganisms and converts these wastes into fertilizers or animal feeds through a vacuum process with temperatures at an average of 60 degrees where the microorganism is most active. The environmental recycling system can treat almost all types of organic wastes. Leftover food and waste from homes, restaurants and hotels, carcass of pigs, chicken, rotten eggs, as well as animal dung from piggery, poultries and ranches, pig blood and slaughterhouse waste, expired juice, tea and milk waste, fish waste, and sludges from lakes and marshes, as well as sewage and septage sludge. The ERS can practically process everything except for bones from pigs and cows, bottles, plastic and tins which will remain in the holding tank. The output of the ERS, when used as fertilizers, have produced better results in agricultural products. The environmental recycling system is currently operational in several parts of Asia from way back 1995. Currently, there are over 180 units of the ERS operational in the People's Republic of China, South Korea, Japan, Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. The environmental recycling system machine is a technical innovation from Japan, invented by Mr. Shinichi Shimose, who formulated the Shimose 1, Shimose 2, and Shimose 3 indigenous microorganisms from local host source. The process begins with a collection of organic garbage. These are brought to the ERS plant, where it is sorted and checked for non-biodegradable materials. The contents are then combined with local microorganisms and poured into the machine. Boiler steam will heat contents in the main body while the rotator rotates the waste materials. Raw materials will be treated and water will be evaporated and sucked by the vacuum pump, eliminating all toxic water from the garbage. This water will be sent to the cooling tower to be cooled. The heat exchanger will draw cool water from the cooling tower to reduce the temperature of the saturated vapor. The saturated vapor is converted into cool water in the heat exchanger and flows into the scrubber where dust and water will be separated. The output is then filtered to remove inconsistencies, and the resulting product may now be used. The raw organic compost fertilizers are odorless with a moisture of 9.3%, which is dry, and are produced within 2 to 3 hours only. The environmental recycling system is powered by the bunker fuel for its boiler and 220 volts electric current for the motors and control panel gadgets, as well as the conveyor. The environmental recycling system is utilized in disposing waste materials in various industries such as piggeries, poultry, cattle ranch, slaughterhouses, frozen food processing plants, sugar mills, distilleries, lakes, marshes, and water dams, household, restaurant and hotel waste, and food and beverage factories. The environmental recycling system features a small space requirement of about 180 square meters. For the ERS-1, it can be mounted on a truck for mobility. It can process various materials. It does not require adjusters. It is environment friendly and has a low maintenance cost. The environmental recycling system is acknowledged by the Korean Natural Farming Association for South Korea, People's Republic of China, and Mongolia, the Japan Agriculture Association of Kagoshima, Japan, the Nanyang Technology University of Singapore, the Asian Productivity Organization, and the National Solid Waste Management Commission of the Republic of the Philippines. The ERS is also qualified for the Clean Development Mechanism as agreed by the Kyoto Protocol, which can then be exchanged for carbon credits. Analysis from the Department of Science and Technology shows that the output of the environmental recycling system is bacteria-free.